go. It's been a long time. Why are you speaking like that?
Taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams in Madden Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbroo. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. Throwing his dart. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Throwing, dart. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
Good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Jackson now. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 33 yards that time. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That's good for a 1st down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening.
View progress information incomplete. View information incomplete. View information. Oh, that was me. Mic check, mic check. I think it's a little better.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as
next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, and the Baltimore Ravens. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from the bank. Returnable from the 2. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Jackson now on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs, and that's a great field position. New set of downs from 37.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action now for Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets it forward all the way to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down. Here's Lamar. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first-quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Here we go, 47.
Dak now from the gun. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. The 10. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas.
Yo, good play, good play.
2 snaps to steal the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw for Jackson. Big man showing up the yards. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
180.
Out of the gun, Henry. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
14-yard line.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Throws comes. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. First down, here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Downs first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Give to Williams from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. All set to go now from the 35. From the gun, a run for Henry. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Looking to throw, Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Forced out to his right. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the red zone now. Has it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Yeah, 47. Here we go, 47.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now slipped away.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air. Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Yeah! Here we go, Gordon!
Prescott on 1st and 10. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas, 1st down. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Yeah, kill. Warning.
From the gun is Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
We're going to 53. All right, hey, kill. 47. Hey, 47. What do you think?
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
There we go.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasize coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
Dak off the play fake. Headed out right. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This is a heater going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field in the tone of this drive.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Cowboys.
Here we go, 47.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go, kill. 26.
From the red zone on 1st. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown.
Ferguson.
The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Rasheen Ali on the return. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Come on! Hey, Ozzy! Come on!
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Knocked down by Savon Revel. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A 6-yard pickup.
Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tolbert now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Dak. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Williams now on 1st and 10. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
A gain of 14.
Yeah!
1st down,
There we go.
Cowboys.
Another run for Williams. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Offense to the line, second down. Dak to the air here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. At 47. Here we go, 47.
Now to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Williams. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His back, Derrick Henry, was the intended receiver. So it'll be second down. Setting up to pass. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here he is to throw. That could be it.
Good game, man. Good game.
And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of...
It was a horrible game. I made too many mistakes. But I don't play like I used to. I gotta get back in the habit.
with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'm a...
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from Kansas City. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Yellow. Look out.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Oh, he drops and cuts it through, and he's out the clear. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Butker in the kickoff.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up first and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be fourth and about a yard to go.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chiefs first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Offense is set. First and 10. It's Pacheco again. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Eye on these two. Eye on these two.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. He gets it to Rice. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 13-0 lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack, because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play.
Jackson's pass intercepted.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Pistol now for Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Throwing again, Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
That pass pulled in by Henry. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's going to be a Baltimore first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stride. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Lamar. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They give right side to Henry. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Oh, we're in. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, middle. 180. Sit up.
They're going to try with the wideouts. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Now it's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Running out of chances. Here's third and goal. Lamar now from the gun. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have...
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to